Hey everybody, my name is Mr. Stoles, and I'm one of the industrial tech teachers here at York High School. I wanted to take a couple minutes here to explain and talk to you a little bit about some of the classes that we offer here at York. Okay, so right now you're looking at our career clusters that we offer in our industrial tech department. For our intro CAD class here, we have a class that kind of gets you going into a couple different paths in engineering or architecture. So intro to CAD is going to be your first level intro class, and that's going to allow you to get into our architecture class or our PLTW engineering courses, or even our manufacturing class. So if you're really not sure what way you want to go, this is a great class to get into and try and explore a little bit in the drafting classes that we offer. In our architectural sequence here, we have our intro to CAD class again is our intro level class to get into architecture. In architecture, we're going to be teaching you all kinds of stuff on how buildings are made. So we're going to go through floor plans and landscape plans, section plans, roof plans. We're going to really show you how a house is put together, whether that's residential or commercial building. And then we also offer a capstone level class for architecture as well, where we get to build balsa models of houses and all kinds of cool stuff. We use a 3D rendering software to do floor plans, and we can render out really cool images and pictures of a realistic looking house, just like they do on HGTV and things like that. In our wood tech classes, we start with wood tech 1. And in our Wood Tech 1 class, we're going to be basically showing you how to use all of the machines. How do you use a table saw, miter saw, planer, all of the different joinery operations. We're going to be building 3 different types of tables that you get to take home and display in your house. Wood Tech 2, you get to use a little bit more advanced techniques, things like that, and you get to build cabinets and dressers and all kinds of cool, more complex pieces like that. And then we also offer a wood production course where you can potentially have the option to build things for different people in kind of a client job type of situation. And again, using a lot of the higher skilled tools. Our engineering courses, we offer PLTW. We have our IED, or Introduction to Engineering course, is going to be your first intro class. That is a full year course. And here you're going to be learning how to 3D model stuff using 3D printers. We have a laser cutter. We're going to be building all these hands-on cool projects, towers in catapults in cars and mousetrap cars, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Principles of Engineering is our next engineering course, where you're going to be learning circuits in robotics, in building and programming robots, towers, bridges, all kinds of cool stuff like that. And then we also have a capstone level course that you can take as well to further your engineering projects and skills. Manufacturing is another sequence we offer here, which we are going to be combining kind of with our engineering sequence. As a designer or an engineer, you need to know how to design something, but also where is it going to go in the end, and how do we actually make things? So in this class, you're going to be learning how to use a manual mill and a manual lathe, and you're going to be building things out of metal and aluminum. So that's our intro to manufacturing class. And then you'll move into our advanced manufacturing class, where you can take some of those skills and things that you've learned and actually building something that fits into multiple pieces fit into one thing, like a vise or a hammer, assembly movement types of pieces. And then our last class is our CNC class, where you get to program a machine to run the operation for you. So, we're going to do things like belt buckles and lightsabers and all kinds of cool stuff where the machine takes the code that you write and does it for you. Graphic communications, we have 2 classes in the beginning part of the sequence, Graphic Communications 1 and Screen Printing. In Graphic Communications 1, you're going to learn how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign to create t-shirts, posters, vinyl stickers, package designs, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Screen printing is going to show you how to design and actually print t-shirts, sweatshirts, pants, all kinds of stuff like that in the garment industry. Graphic Communications 2 is going to show you a kind of a combined graphic communications 1 and screen printing. We're going to do multicolor screen printing, multicolor vinyl, better posters, bigger posters, more complex package design projects, all kinds of cool stuff like that in that upper level course. And then in our advanced graphic production class, our production printing, that is our class that's going to be like our in-house printing company. So you're going to be able to take on projects for the entire school district and print things for all of the different schools in the classes, paper printing and t-shirt printing. And our last sequence here is transportation. So for those of you who like autos, these are the classes for you. So our first 2 classes are Auto Tech 1 and Auto Tech 2. General maintenance is going to show you kind of just how a car works and operates, all of the general systems that go into it. Steering and brakes and electronics, and how do you change the oil? How do you change a tire? How do you properly wash your vehicle? Small engines is going to look at lawnmowers and small engines and things like that. So you're going to be able to tear down an engine and put it all back together and see all the components that go into it, and how to, repair potentially the lawnmower or the leaf blower or something like that you have at home. Our next classes are automotive diagnostics and collision repair. Here's where you're going to dive into it a little bit deeper and get into some of the repairs of not only mechanical, but also body work and repair too, painting and plastic repair and all that stuff that goes along with that. And our last class for consumer autos, ownership, all of you are going to need a consumer ed credit to graduate, and this is one class that you can take to get that. So we're going to couple consumer education with automotive, and you're going to be able to kind of see how do you purchase and buy a car and everything that goes into stuff like that. All right. So we have plenty of classes for you here in Industrial Tech. So please check it out, and please let us know if you guys have any more questions. Thank you.
My name is Alex Falk, and I have taken multiple classes in the Industrial Tech department. I have taken Intro to CAD, Auto Consumer Ownership, Intro to Engineering Design, Principles of Engineering, Intro to Manufacturing. Right now I'm taking STEM Capstone and CNC Manufacturing, and I will be taking Graphic Communications in the near future. I've taken classes all 4 years in the Industrial Tech department, and I've had fun in all of them. They've been my favorite classes. They've really helped prepare me for college and taught me a lot of skills related to what I plan on studying, which is engineering. And they're also a lot of fun. They're the most fun classes I've had, and I highly recommend that you try one out and see if you like it.
My name is Madeline. I've taken Wood Tech, Manufacturing, Intro to Manufacturing. I'm in Advanced Manufacturing now. I've taken IED, POE, and now I'm in STEM Capstone for engineering. I've always loved these classes. I've taken them since my freshman year. I've had a lot of fun, met a lot of new people, and solidified what I want to do for my major in college, which is engineering. And I've always learned a lot about problem-solving skills and how to use CAD, which I think is important.